What if I told you that the reason you cannot save money has nothing to do with how much you earn? What if the problem is not your salary, not your bills, not the economy? What if the real problem is something nobody ever taught you and it has been silently stealing from your future every single month? Because right now, somewhere in the world, someone earning less than you is saving more than you. Let that sink in for a second. Same world, same economy, less money, more savings. How is that possible? I'm going to show you exactly how in this video. And by the end of the next 14 minutes, you are going to have a complete system for saving money, even if right now you feel like there is absolutely nothing left to save. But here is what I need from you. Stay until the end. Because the last thing I share in this video is the one shift that makes everything else actually work. Most people skip it. And that is exactly why most people fail. Are you ready to finally stop feeling broke? Let's go. Welcome back. This is day 4 of our 30-day financial freedom series. If you have not watched day 1, day 2, and day 3 yet, go watch those after this. Every single video in this series builds on the last one. Links are in the description. Today we are tackling the most common excuse I hear from people about money. I would save, but there is nothing left to save. And I get it. I have said those exact words myself. When bills are due and the account is low, and life keeps throwing expensive surprises at you, saving feels impossible. But here is what I know for certain after studying wealthy people for years. Saving money has almost nothing to do with how much you earn. It has everything to do with your system, your habits, and your decisions. And today, I'm going to give you all 3. First, let's destroy the biggest myth about saving money. The myth is this: I will start saving when I earn more. Here is why that is a trap. Studies show that as income increases, spending increases at almost exactly the same rate. People who earn $2,000 a month feel like they cannot save. People who earn $5,000 a month feel like they cannot save. People who earn $10,000 a month feel like they cannot save. The feeling never goes away, because the feeling is not caused by the amount, it is caused by the habit. If you cannot save $10 out of 100, you will not save $1,000 out of 10,000. The muscle does not exist. Saving is a muscle, and like every muscle, it needs to be trained, starting small, starting now, starting with whatever you have. So the question is not, when will I have enough to save? The question is, how do I build the saving habit right now with what I have? And that starts with one decision. Step 1, pay yourself first, every single time. I talked about this in day 1. But today I want to go much deeper. Most people have a backwards relationship with saving. Money comes in, bills get paid, life gets lived, and then if anything is left, they save. But there is never anything left, because lifestyle always expands to fill income. The wealthy flip this completely. Money comes in, savings come out first, then everything else gets paid from what remains. This is not just a strategy. This is a psychological rewiring. When saving comes first, it becomes non-negotiable. Like rent, like food. You do not think about skipping rent. You should not think about skipping savings. Here is exactly how to implement this starting today. Decide on a percentage, even if it is just 1%, even if it is $5. The amount does not matter right now. The habit matters. Set up a separate savings account, not the same account as your spending. A completely separate account, ideally at a different bank so the transfer takes 24 hours. That friction stops impulse spending. Set up an automatic transfer. The moment your salary hits, automatically move your savings amount to that separate account. Make it invisible, make it automatic, make it non-negotiable. And here is the key: never touch that account. That money does not exist for spending. It only exists for your future. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. 1% is nothing. $5 is nothing. What is the point? Here is the point. You are not saving $5. You are building a saver's identity. You are training your brain to be someone who saves. And that identity, once built, is what eventually saves you thousands. Start with 1%. Increase it by 1% every single month. Within 2 years, you will be saving 20% automatically without feeling it at all. Are you currently paying yourself first or paying everyone else first and hoping something is left? Be honest with yourself right now. Step 2. Find your money leaks. Here is something that will shock you. The average person has between $200 and $500 per month leaking out of their account in ways they are completely unaware of. Not big purchases, not obvious expenses, small, invisible leaks that drain your account silently every single month. Subscriptions you forgot about, apps you downloaded and never use, free trials that became paid plans, gym memberships you stopped using 6 months ago, streaming services you have not opened in weeks. I want you to do something right now, or immediately after this video. Open your bank statement from last month, go through every single transaction, and highlight anything that surprised you. Most people find at least $100 of forgotten subscriptions alone. That $100 invested every month from age 25 grows into over $500,000 by age 65. You are not broke, you are leaking. Plug the leaks, cancel everything you do not actively use. Every single month, make this a monthly habit. 30 minutes, first day of every month, review and cancel. Step 3. The 24-hour rule. This one change will save you hundreds of dollars every single month. Here is how impulse spending works. You see something. Your brain releases dopamine. You feel excited. You buy it. The dopamine disappears. You feel buyer's remorse. The money is gone. This happens online, in shops, during sales, every single day. The fix is brutally simple. Before any non-essential purchase, wait 24 hours. That is it. Just wait. If after 24 hours you still want it and it fits within your 30% once budget, buy it guilt-free. But here is what actually happens 90% of the time. After 24 hours, the urge disappears. The dopamine is faded, the excitement is gone, and you realize you did not actually need it. The 24-hour rule is the single most powerful anti-impulse spending tool ever created, and it costs you nothing to implement. How many purchases last month do you wish you had waited 24 hours before making? I think we both know the answer. Step 4. Cut costs without cutting joy. Here is where most budgeting advice fails completely. It tells you to stop eating out, stop having fun, stop enjoying life, live like a monk until you are rich. That advice is wrong, and it does not work. Because humans are not designed to sustain deprivation. The moment life feels joyless, the budget breaks, the savings stop, and you end up worse than before because now you feel guilty on top of broke. The goal is not to eliminate joy. The goal is to find cheaper versions of joy. Love eating out? Cook the same meal at home once a week instead of going out. Save 60 to 70% of the cost and enjoy it just as much. Love coffee? Make it at home 4 days a week. Go to the cafe on Friday as a reward. Save 80% of the cost. Love entertainment? Cancel 2 of your 4 streaming services. Rotate them every 3 months. Watch everything on one, then switch. Never miss anything, always saving. Love shopping? Give yourself a monthly fun money allowance. When it is gone, it is gone. But while it lasts, spend it completely guilt-free. The goal is not to stop enjoying life. The goal is to stop unconsciously leaking money on things you do not even notice or remember. Small conscious cuts, 0 sacrifice and actual happiness. Hundreds saved every single month. Step 5. Increase your income. I know, you came here for saving tips, but here is the truth. There is a limit to how much you can cut. There is no limit to how much you can earn. At some point, cutting alone is not enough, and the people who truly escape financial struggle are the ones who attack the problem from both sides. Cut costs and increase income at the same time. Now, I'm not telling you to get a second job and destroy your health. I'm talking about small, smart moves that add extra income without consuming your life. Sell things you do not use. Every home has hundreds of dollars of unused items sitting in closets and drawers. One afternoon of selling on Facebook Marketplace or OLX can put significant cash in your pocket. Learn one valuable skill: graphic design, video editing, copywriting, social media management. These skills can be learned in 30 days and can earn you an extra $200 to $500 per month freelancing. Monetize a hobby. Do you cook well? Teach cooking online. Do you speak 2 languages? Offer translation services. Do you know something others want to learn? Create a simple online course. The internet has made it possible to earn money from almost any skill or knowledge you already have. The question is not whether the opportunity exists. The question is whether you are willing to look for it. Here is the FOMO moment I want you to feel right now. While you're watching this video, someone with the exact same skills as you, the exact same background, is building an extra income stream that will change their life within the next 6 months. The only difference between you and them is a decision. Step 6. Make saving exciting. This is the secret nobody talks about, and it is the reason most people quit saving within the first 30 days. Saving feels boring, sacrifice feels painful, delayed gratification feels pointless when results are not visible. So here is how to make saving genuinely exciting. Give your savings a name, not just savings account. Name it something meaningful. Emergency freedom fund, house down payment, travel dream, early retirement, business capital. When your savings has a name, it has a purpose, and purpose creates motivation. Set visible milestones: first $1,000, first $5,000, first $10,000. Celebrate every milestone, not by spending, by acknowledging. Tell someone, write it down. Take a screenshot of your balance. Feel proud. Track your progress visually. Draw a thermometer on paper. Color it in as your savings grow. Hang it somewhere you see every day. Visual progress is one of the most powerful motivators in human psychology. Create a savings challenge. The 52-week challenge. Week 1, save $1. Week 2, save $2. Week 52, save $52. By the end of the year, you have saved over $1,300 from amounts so small they are barely noticeable. Make it a game, make it visible, make it meaningful, and saving stops being a sacrifice and starts being something you actually look forward to. Now here is the shift I promised you at the beginning. The one thing that makes everything else actually work. It is not a strategy, it is not a trick, it is not an app or a spreadsheet. It is a decision. A real decision, not I should save more, not I will try to be better with money. A real, irreversible, committed decision. The decision that says, I am done being broke. I am done hoping things get better. I am done waiting for the perfect moment. Starting today, I am someone who saves, someone who builds, someone who invests in their future. That decision changes everything, because every strategy I gave you today only works if you have made that decision first. Without the decision, every tip is just information. With the decision, every tip becomes action. Have you made that decision yet? Right now. Today. Not tomorrow. Not Monday. Let's bring everything together. 6 steps to saving money even when you feel like there is nothing left. Step 1. Pay yourself first. Automatically. Every single time. Step 2. Find your money leaks. Cancel everything you do not use. Step 3. Use the 24-hour rule before every non-essential purchase. Step 4. Cut costs without cutting joy. Find cheaper versions of what you love. Step 5. Increase your income. Attack the problem from both sides. Step 6. Make saving exciting. Name it. Track it. Celebrate it. Here is your challenge today. Before you sleep tonight, open your bank statement. Find one subscription you forgot about. Cancel it. And move that money to a savings account right now. Just one action. Tonight. Before you sleep. Because the person who acts today, even imperfectly, will always be ahead of the person who plans perfectly but never starts. Share this video with someone who always says they cannot save. Because now they know, it was never about the money. It was always about the system. Subscribe because tomorrow on day 5 we are going into something that has the power to make you completely financially free within 10 years. And most people have never even heard of it. I will see you tomorrow.